Welcome to the Live True to You podcast. Usually the inspiration for this podcast comes from human design and the I Ching. And this week it actually comes from a show, Alone. We love watching Alone at the moment. It's a show about 10 people being dropped off in a wilderness area, usually quite extreme and cold. And they're given limited resources to survive alone in the wilderness. And it is fascinating to see how different people approach the situation in different ways, how it is sometimes really sheer survival, and how others really start to thrive. And just seeing the difference is phenomenal, and how nature responds to those different frequencies. It's well worth watching if you're into that kind of stuff. And one little surprise from watching this show is that I realized I'm really not a wilderness survivalist. I don't like eating slimy things and being cold and having a bear breathe down my neck. Not so fun. No, thank you. And what I realized also with that is, hey, I'm actually a pretty good urban thrivalist. And I'm a pretty good urban thrivalist guide as well, just for fun, right? It's like, I love thriving in the modern world and utilizing all the resources that are available to us here. And to take this even further, a survivalist called Gina, and she was in Alone, Australia, said that in the time that she was in the show, she had always 3 questions with her. Every day she asks herself, what do I need? What are my resources? And what is there left to create art? From surviving to thriving. Isn't that beautiful? What do I need? Check, check, check. What does my body need? What does my environment need? What resources do I have available? Hey, these tools are available to me. These skills are available to me. And what is there to create art? And she did. Amazing work there. And she truly moved from surviving to thriving. So my invitation to you this time is to really check in with your body, with your being. What do you need? What are your needs? Acknowledge them. And then check, what are the resources? What are the resources to you that you haven't even considered that are resources? And then what is there to create art? Beautiful. And to give you a little example of that, I renovated the upstairs here and turned this room into my office. And it has sloped ceilings, so I can't hang art. I can't hang shelves. So I was really a little frustrated and grumpy. It's like, what do I do with my crystals? And I love plants, but there's no space to put them. So what do I need? I need beauty around me and functionality. What are my resources? Hey, I pick things up from nature all the time. So I had some bark and some driftwood and some other things. So I created hanging shelves with them, place for my crystals, and I love plants. So I got some air plants and combined all of that. I'll put some pictures somewhere in here as well for you to see. So that's fun, right? And it brought me to life. It brought me out of the survival. What do I do? It's like, all serious, into actually thriving and having a ton of fun. And now when I look at it, I love it. Yeah. So really check in with yourself. Where are your resources that you haven't considered? Because when you tap into your resources, what you also do, you awaken your creative genius, that side in you that actually loves creating art, not necessarily pretty things, but the art of being you. That can be in the way that you talk with somebody, in the way that you love, in the way that you prepare a meal, right? Art comes in many, many forms, and it's not always in 3D. And art is also in the way of how do you relate in a situation? What's your perspective? How do you see the world? Do you see it as, I have to survive? Or, hey, where can I thrive here? That is a big art of living for me in my world. So, and of course, we have created this beautiful self-study course called Activate Your Creative Genius, where we help you to tap into those inner resources and awaken them, activate them. So if you're interested, click here and get your copy and get going. Be the artist that you truly are and surprise yourself how much art is actually there for you to express in the world as you moving from surviving to actually thriving, no matter whether you're in the wilderness or in an urban setting. And do let us know about your creations and what you're doing and how this adventure goes for you. Very curious and always love hearing from you. Until next time, bye-bye.